So the first few mantras that we use are only on the mantra sheet. The rest are on these couple of banners next to us. Okay, so with Kirtan, you're more than welcome just to sit back and relax. You're more than welcome just to join in. It's a mantra meditation experience by focusing on transcendental sounds. Helps to calm our mind, purify our heart. Maybe a new experience for you. It's not like a musical experience. We really encourage people to join in. It's more of a group experience. That's the way it is. So, yeah, okay. So there's a vegetarian meal tonight. I'm not cooking it, so it's good. I'll definitely be eating it. That's at 7 o'clock. And in the middle of the program, we're going to have a little video lecture on a spiritual topic matter. That's what we'll also do here. So just how these things are applicable to our daily life. And if you've got any questions or anything, more than welcome to ask. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutaya Shrimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutaya Shrimate Siddha Swarupananda Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutaya Shrimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Siddhi Gopata Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Siddhi Gopata Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Siddhigo Bhakta Vrindavan. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara Siddhigo Bhakta Vrindavan. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara Siddhigo Bhakta Vrindavan. Hari Bol Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitai Go. Hari Bol Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitai Go. Hari Bol Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. All together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. Haribol. Krishna. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Sing together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Again. Last one, all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Louder. Louder. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Beautiful. Rama, Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Haribol.
Good.
Harizesha.
Madonna Hala Govinda Rama Madonna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Haribol, everyone. Relaxing? Happy Mother's Day to all the mums. Hope you had a lovely day. And what a great place to come to finish off Mother's Day. I notice there's lots of mums here tonight, so maybe that's why they want to celebrate Mother's Day here. After they've seen the family, they come to Kirtan. So we're going to move into some Gauranga breath meditation now. So we're going to relax a little more. So let's just let your body sink down. Just let everything relax. Nice, slow, deep, rhythmical breaths that will calm the mind, relax the body. You want the body to just become nice and heavy, sinking into the cushion. Can you hear me up the back okay? Yep. Yeah, good. So let's just take a few of these nice, deep, relaxing breaths, just releasing any tension on the outward breath. Breathing in relaxation, breathing away the tension. Just let it all go. We hold on to a lot of tension in the body and mind, and most of it we don't even need. Just release it and relax. Now start to feel the coolness of the breath as it enters the nostrils. And then feel the warmth as the breath leaves the nostrils. Now feel the expansion on the inward breath. Every cell fills with fresh energy, prana or chi, as you inhale. And then continue to release on that exhalation. You want the breath to be like a wave on the seashore, gently flowing in and receding, flowing back in and receding back out. Now let's step back from the mind. Just as if you can watch, just like you can watch a stream flow before your eyes, I want you to watch the stream of thoughts flowing through the mind. So the mind might be more like a raging river or a little trickling stream, or maybe it's a big swamp, but it's continuing to move. Thoughts are coming and going, flowing through the mind, rising up and then passing away. And the mind is constantly changing, just like everything else in this material world. Thoughts are coming and going constantly. They're very temporary and fleeting. Images, fears, anxieties, emotions, memories, desires. We're just stepping back and we're going to watch and observe the mind. It's creating a little bit of space between us and our mind. And you're not even making any effort to breathe, to think. All these things are happening automatically. You are the silent witness, simply observing the stream of thoughts. But you are not the thoughts and you are not the mind. You are separate from the mind. You don't have to go with this stream. You can detach and become undisturbed by the different thoughts and feelings that are there within the mind. And I want you to really meditate upon these words, this mantra, Aham Brahmasmi. It's a really important mantra, and if we really contemplate upon it and meditate upon it, it changes, transforms your life. The mantra is Aham Brahmasmi. I am spirit, not matter. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. I am the eternal spirit soul, the eternal spark of the Supreme Soul. I'm only temporarily in a material body. The body is temporary, but I am eternal. Aham Brahmasmi. So this changes so many things. It changes where we look for happiness if we're a spiritual entity. We're going to change the way we look for happiness. Where we look for happiness will change how we relate to others. It changes how we define success. And these are just a few. So the real meaning and goal of yoga is to link up with the Supreme Soul. You, the soul, linking up with the Supreme Soul. These mantras, they link us up with the Supreme Soul. And that union is a union of love. We're also desperately searching for a deep, lasting love. This is where it can be found. When our love for the Supreme increases and grows, our love for others will also increase and grow. Because we're loving the person within the body, not just the body. So we're going to now add a mantra to our breathing. The mantra is Gauranga, and it's said in 4 syllables. Gauranga. As you inhale, we'll say it within the mind, and as we exhale, we'll say it out loud for the full length of the breath. So a nice long exhalation. So we'll do a couple of inhales and exhales just to get into a rhythm first, and on the second exhale, we'll add the mantra. So it's Gauranga, Gauranga. So let's inhale now. Slowing the breath right down. Exhale. Inhale. And we'll exhale and add the mantra now. Inhale, saying it within the mind. Take 3 more breaths. kirtan with the same mantra. Your turn now. Haribo. So we're going to be playing the wisdom talk now by our spiritual teacher, Jagat Guru Siddhasarupananda. Tonight's talk is on perception. Who is the perceiver? It's very interesting. So these wisdom lectures we've been playing, these talks, are actually a TV series that Jagat Guru filmed in the early 80s. So they're quite a while ago. If you do the maths, that's about 50 years ago. So his body has grown a little older now. But the wisdom is the same. It's eternal wisdom. So it's the same no matter when it is spoken. And we always like to pay our respects out of gratitude and great respect to these wonderful spiritual teachers in our disciplic succession, our lineage. And the lineage goes all the way back to the original cause of all causes, Bhagavan. And this gift has been handed down through all these wonderful spiritual masters. And we are able to receive this gift. It's like a really wonderful treasure if we hold on to it. Take it within our heart, contemplate upon it. It's actually, as I said before, it's life transforming. So you can repeat after me if you like. We'll just bring our hands to heart center, prayer position. Namaste. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Bhajashri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadha Shivasade Gaur Bhaktavrinda. And we can say the last one together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I think this is a short lecture tonight. Is it about, how long does it go for, did you? Oh, I've got to put my glasses on. Oh, it's 18 minutes, so yeah, it's regular time. Usually they're about 18 to 20.
What are you doing right now? You're watching television. But what is watching television? What does it mean? Watching television means perception. You're perceiving. But what's perception? If you find it hard to answer the question, what is perception? You're not alone. Modern scientists also are unable to answer this question. The reason, of course, is that they cannot explain the seer aspect of perception. Let me try to explain. In perception, there's two primary factors: the seen object and the seer, the person seeing the object. So, for example, you're watching television, you are the seer, you are the perceiver, you are perceiving your television set, you're looking at my form on the television set, you know, and you're hearing the words coming out of the TV. You are perceiving, just like those of you here, you are perceiving now my form and my voice and so on. Okay? So you're the perceiver, and I'm the perceived object, and your television set is a perceived object. Now, it's not very hard to explain the perceived object, but what's difficult and what scientists have not been able to explain is the seer or the self, the perceiver who is seeing the object. A complete explanation of perception needs to completely explain both these factors, the object perceived and the perceiver of the object, the seer, you, the self. So most people, if you're like most people, you also identify your body or some part of your body as being yourself. If you're like most people, you identify your physical body or some part of your body as being you. So what this means is that if there is a seer, a person who's perceiving, then it means that this person who's perceiving must be made out of matter, must be material, must be your body or some part of your body must be perceiving. Do you understand this? Okay? This is why scientists find it impossible to explain perception, because they cannot find a material seer. Let me try to explain this. Getting back to our example of those of you at home, you are perceiving your television set. Okay? You're looking at your television set. You're seeing me. You're seeing this form, these colors, and you're seeing the box, okay, that looks like I'm sitting in. Okay? Okay? But what part of you, if you believe you are the body or some part of the body, what part of you is the seer? What part of you is seeing me? Okay? I mean, touch your nose right now. Touch this right here, especially those at home. Is this seeing me? How about your cheek? Huh? Is this seeing me? What about this? Huh? What about your neck? What about your hair? Is your hair the one seeing? Is that the seer? Okay? What about your big toe? Okay? What about your wrist? Maybe your wrist is seeing. What is seeing? Of course, by this time you think I'm nuts and you say, my eyes are seeing. Okay? You may think that your eyes are the seer, that your eyes are seeing me, that your eyes are the self, in other words. If your eyes are the seer, then the eyes are you. You are the seer. So if your eyes are the seer, it means you are your eyes. But what if you lose your eyes? Are you gone? No. The eyes are not the seer. Let me give you a graph to make this a little more clear. Where's my pointer? Where'd my pointer go? Oh. Gosh, I had it already. Okay, here we go. Can you get this? Okay, this is an explanation. We're trying to make this more clear here. I'm not sure whether this will make it more clear or more confusing. But hopefully it'll make it clear. Here's the TV set. Okay? And here's your brain. Okay? Here's your eye. So figure I'm sitting at home with you on your couch next to you, and you know, we're taking it sideways here. Okay, we got a side shot of your head, your brain there, your eye, and the TV set. It is supposed to be me right in here, all right? What happens? The physiological or physiology of sight, the mechanics of sight, doesn't really explain anything about the seer, about the self, about you. Doesn't really explain much. Let me describe here. Basically, all that happens with sight, or the mechanics of sight as modern science knows it, is the following. Light somehow comes off of the television or whatever it is you're seeing, in this case the television, okay? And it stimulates the retina, which is here, okay? So somehow light stimulates, goes through here, stimulates the retina. And when it stimulates the retina, this causes a type of chemical reaction. Okay? And this chemical reaction in the retina stimulates this here, the optic nerve. Okay? So it stimulates the optic nerve, and that sends electrical impulses. So it sends electrical impulses here. So electrical impulses start going beep, 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 whatever. These little electrical impulses start cruising through here into the brain stem. Okay, so into the brain stem here, and then the electrical impulses go then back to the visual cortex, somewhere back here, and then back around somehow back to the brain stem somewhere. That's all they know, is that they have these electrical impulses starting here, going back here somewhere, and coming back here somewhere. So you can follow these, and where are you? Where is the seer? In other words, here is some information, right? Here's some information in the form of electrical impulses going back here. In other words, the point is that you would imagine that somewhere back here there'd be a little guy sitting there watching this information that's coming. Okay, you got all this information going somewhere, but where's the person sitting looking at it? Where's the perceiver? Where's the seer? Where is the self who's looking at the world? Who's looking at me on TV right now? Where are you? Okay? You're the one looking at me. You're the one looking at your TV. But where are you? What are you? What are you? Where are you? Okay? Do you understand this? You're the seer. You're sitting there watching the world. But where are you? What part of the body are you? If you were the body or some part of the body, then what part of the body is that? You the perceiver. Okay? Do you understand this? Do we need this anymore, you think? Okay, we'll put this away then. Here, let me just drop that. Leave that. Try to understand that you as the seer, as the person, the entity who is seeing the world, okay, are not in your brain. In other words, there's no molecule in the brain or part of your brain in the visual cortex or in the brainstem or anywhere else that can be considered the seer, which is sitting there looking at the TV set right now. There is no material seer. The information comes from the world, not just through your eyes. There's hearing also, for example, the different senses, smelling, tasting, feeling, hearing, seeing. They're all basically like seeing. There's some kind of outside stimulus from the environment, stimulate somehow some part of the body, and that makes some electrical things go into the brain somewhere, right? But there's nowhere that you can trace that information going. There's no way you can follow those impulses. You can't follow it to the person who's sitting there receiving it. Yet you know that you are the receiver. You are sitting there receiving it, right? I mean, you're sitting here right now receiving information. You are sitting there looking out to the world, and the world's coming at you like this. And I'm sitting here looking out to the world, and the world's coming at me like this. And we've each got our own little, situation, and the world's coming at us in this way. Where are we? What are we? Materialists are those who identify themselves as being the body or some part of the body. And the reason they do this is because they deny the existence of any energy other than matter. Therefore, they're forced to conclude that they are material in essence. And since they are the seer, they are the perceiver, they conclude that the perceiver, the seer, must be material in essence. So they've searched throughout the brain, dissecting brains and so on, trying to find the seer, the self, the perceiver, trying to find you. But they've not found you. They've not found a self in the brain. There is no material self. There's no part of the body which can be considered you. And the body as a whole cannot be considered you. Do you understand this? It's very hard to understand. Okay, so any questions up to this point? Huh? Yes?
I don't understand how the electrical impulses can get translated into particular forms, like they're all the same. So how can you tell when you're looking at a pretty girl that that's a pretty girl, or if you're looking at a dog that that's a dog?
Yes, that's a good question. That's one of the questions that is not, that scientists cannot answer. They don't know how particular, they don't know why a woman appears like a woman and a dog appears like a dog. Nobody really knows the answer of how these electrical impulses that come, cruise down the optic nerve, why that comes out as a beautiful woman, and why some other electrical impulses come out like a dog or a cat or a car or a TV set. But that's a side point. That's just that's a technical question that maybe in the future one day we can figure out how these electrical impulses translate into particular forms and so on. The important thing to remember or appreciate is that the main question is not able to be answered by those who deny the existence of a non-material perceiver or self. If you believe that the body or some part of the body is you, that the body is a self or some part of the brain is a self, is you, then you cannot explain perception, because there is no material self. There is no material perceiver. they cannot find the perceiver. Okay? Even if someone were able to explain the technicalities of how certain forms, are seen as those forms, they still would not be able to answer the question, who is looking at that information? You've got that information coming, whether it's in the form of electrical impulses or whatever. You've got that coming, but where is the seer who's sitting there watching it? Where is that material seer? If a person is material, which is what most people believe they are, if a person is the body or some part of the body, then why can they not find that person? Why don't they find that person by following the information? I mean, we know that Mr. A or Mr. Jones sees. So why don't, and we know how he sees basically. We know that somehow the information gets translated, or somehow it goes to this, gets to the optic nerve and turns into some kind of electrical impulses and starts going somewhere. Why don't we follow that and we'll find the person who's perceiving it, right? They've tried. They follow it, but all they do is just go around in circles throughout the brain, you see. There's still no one in there who's looking at it. Plus, we have to remember that for those people who like to identify some part of the brain as the person, we have to remember that the brain is constantly changing. The matter which makes up the brain is not the same. It's like, for example, each of you at home, you have a brain. But the brain you have today is not the same brain. It's not the same mass of matter that you had in your skull 1 week ago. The turnover of atoms and molecules is so complete. So if there's a little molecule that's the self, the seer, it's gone already. There's a new one in there now. So, anyway, this is an interesting, your point is, it's an interesting question. And that's the main one they like to work on, because they have some possibility of explaining it. But this other one, they don't want to even touch, looking for the self, because they know they can't answer it already. The point is, you are the seer. You are the perceiver. Yet there is no material seer or perceiver who has been discovered or found in the body. So this means that your essence is non-material. There's no other conclusion. You exist, you're a seer, you're the perceiver, yet there is no material perceiver. Therefore, you are non-material. The perceiver is non-material in essence. Any other questions?
I don't really have a question, but I saw a very interesting TV show in Peking, China. There are two sisters. They can do what is called armpit reading.
Armpit reading?
Yeah.
What's armpit reading?
Someone wrote some Chinese characters, that's Chinese words, on a piece of paper, and then put it on under the arm of one of the sisters.
Yeah.
And she was able to read exactly what was written on that paper. And then not only that, the other sisters sitting next to her, when she touched her like this, then she is able to read it also. Some people ask them, how can they do that? Then they say the writing simply appear on their mind.
The writing appeared on their mind?
Yes.
Yes. Convenient for people if you want to take tests. When we were kids in school, if you want to hide the paper, you got to do it like, and then look at it with your eye. Yeah? But this way you can just stick it under your arm. They do well in school, huh, those girls? Just sit on your book. What would they call that? So, armpit reading. Okay. It's a very important point, side point here. It's not quite as anyway. An important point here that's being made, though, is when you say that they said that the character just appeared on their mind. Huh? So what this means is that the mind is not the person. That, in fact, all perception takes place in the mind, and the person is viewing that information as it appears on the mind. So no matter whether it's extrasensory perception, which is what you're describing here, where somebody can see by, you know, having something under their arm or whatever, or, you know, whatever other means of extrasensory perception there is, all perception really takes place in the mind. Extrasensory perception, or when you look at something in your eye, or with your eye, you're not really seeing it with your eye. Your eye is not seeing anything. The eye is not the seer. Nor is it even appearing on the eye, the eyeball. Okay? It's somehow information goes to the mind, and that information, which is appearing on the mind, is then perceived by the self.
If anyone has any questions regarding the talk tonight, you can go out through yourself, Kanaram, all the guys up here.
We can't really hear you.
I can't hear you either.
No.
If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask us later. How's that? During dinner, yeah, of course. Not during the chant.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, hey. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Haribo! Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasaya Bhutale, Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Satitane, Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasade Gaurabhakta. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo. Thank you, everybody. Wonderful crowd.
Just got one announcement. It's a pretty cool one. On the 25th of May, so that's not next Saturday, but the following Saturday, we've got a epic fundraiser. It's called Epic Meal for an Epic Cause. And so we've had our prices the same for 8 years now. And even though everything's skyrocketing, we don't want to be putting our prices up. So we're going to have a couple of fundraisers each year to help keep our prices down. Our yoga and meditation, of course, is free or by donation. So we want to keep it that way because everyone's struggling. So yeah, if you want to help a worthy cause, come along. It's going to be an Indian feast. There's going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet for $39. You're welcome to donate as well. We've got the donate button as well as the $39. And I think it's $19 for kids under 12, yeah? So, yeah, come along and support ASMY so that we can keep these prices the same for the next 27 years, because we've been 27 years in West End now. There'll probably be some, yeah. It's more of a social, we're going to turn the place into a restaurant. So, you know, our food's really good. This is taking it to another level. There's going to be 3 entrees, 3 curries, rice, salad, like a raita, naan, 3 desserts. There are. Yeah, there's going to be gulab jamuns. We make them with love, so they taste better than the restaurant. And it'll be done by all of us volunteers, so we all do it because of the love of it. And so, yes, taste the love. So if you want to pay for the ticket here, you can. Saves a couple of dollars on Humanitics because they charge for fees. But if you want to know any information, you can see myself or Amit. Everyone who knows Amit, his hand up at the back. And I think the meals are about to come out. We're a donation-based event, so if you'd like to donate to help us to keep running, that would be great. We've got a donation box at the top of the stairs for cash, and on the table, the front desk, there's a tap, $5 tap. You can tap more than once if you like. Thank you. Haribo.